One of the NBA's youngest and most talented backcourts plays for the New York Knicks, and Michael Ray Richardson and Ray Williams. Here is Richardson at 6'5", feeding baseline to Ray Williams for 2 points.
Has just been tremendous. Ray Williams and Michael Ray Richardson. Last night in the game, they had 58 points between them, 11 rebounds, and 24 assists. That's just unbelievable.
Outstanding backcourt play by these two. Cartwright turnaround, and boy, he always could score. He's had no problems putting the points in here in the NBA. Excellent passer that he is. Finds Greavy on the baseline. Richardson got a hand on that one. Ballard followed. You mentioned shooting 39%, and he's a much better shooter than that. Richardson, Cartwright, a mismatch, and he took advantage of it. It's two of the big reasons, and the other one's in the middle there by the name of Cartwright. Knight off to Richardson. Backdoor, Williams, and they did that in a highlight film that we're going to show you at halftime. Tender to hit that off the glass.
It is, and going to the right.
Here's Richardson off to Toby Knight. This left-hander hits so at the other end.
New York is doing a great job getting the ball down the floor very quickly, hitting the open man for that easy shot.
Williams and this young backcourt duo really making some things happen. Look at this effort by Richardson and Williams.
Unbelievable play. Richardson going to the floor to pick up the loose ball, and Wild down there in one motion, dishing it off to Williams, who is cutting to the basket for the layup. What a
Richardson.
pass. What a pass. That pair are just beautiful. Their poetry and emotion working together.
Last three playoff spots in the Eastern Conference. Williams moving in, and he's been fouled by Jim Clemens. 1 point lead for the Knicks, 1 minute remaining. First period. Bill Cartwright, now they get the ball to him. He hung up in the air a little longer that time to get it away from Unseld. Live action, Richardson misses. Unseld the rebound, but Williams anticipated the outlet pass. Ray Williams, Richardson, and Toby Knight. Good ball movement that time with 22 seconds to go in this period. 50-46, the biggest lead of the game for Washington. Richardson and Michael Ray answers at the other end. Ray Williams getting ready to check back in for the Knicks. Half a play, Richardson off to Toby Knight. And the Knicks start out in the fashion I'm sure that Red Holzman wanted them to. And here is Toby Knight making it 2 in a row now in this third quarter of play. NBA, 82 games, a lot of games as opposed to what you do in college.
That's right. It's his equivalent to his third college year in one season.
Ballard is tied up. As he got into difficulty, they'll jump it up. And Hayes broken up. Demick off to Williams. That was Toby Knight who had a hand on it. Richardson does not see the pass. Clemens has it batted away by Richardson. That's the reason he leads the NBA in steals. Demick, Richardson with a quick hand.
Oh, boy, he's got great anticipation and tremendous quickness in those hands, and a super play in the backcourt taking that ball away from Clemens.
Ray Richardson going to try to do that very thing and does.
What a beautiful move. The hesitation and then taking it down the lane. He just split the seam, and they had to move apart or else foul him, and possible three-point play.
Game, Clemens has it batted away. You can see again Richardson reaching in. Boy, you've got to protect the basketball from him. Unseld off to Ballard. It's tough under there, and Richardson comes out of there. Richardson off to Williams, and all of a sudden, it's 79 to 73, 75, I should say, a 4-point game. Taking Clemens in. Nice pass that time. Beautiful pass off to Demick.
Isn't that tremendous? Clemens and Hayes double-teamed him, and right at the last second was able to get that pass down. Great vision.
Richardson with yet another steal. And believe it or not, it's a 2-point game now all of a sudden.
The Bullets are going to have to protect that ball.
Do something about it. And look at the effort by Richardson. He saves it off of Williamson. It'll be New York's basketball. What a play. He's in the stands there.
He's right on his assistant coach.
In a row, and that's one of the big reasons the Knicks have pulled even. That was intended for Williamson.
And that last play was created by the defense of Richardson once again, getting over that big pick by Unseld.
Defensively, and Porter did the job that time.
He did good transition, shutting that fast break down.
And now Richardson is fouled as he goes across the lane area.
Wes Unseld had to jump out and help.
Well, there's Wes. He doesn't foul out of very many games, though. So Demick with 4 and Unseld with 4. 2:44 to go, third period. Porter in all kinds of trouble. 3 men around him. Richardson will put it away.
Boy, you bet. And great. You don't see a triple team very often. They sure did, squeaking it out in Detroit.
Unseld out to John Williamson, and he drives over people. He traveled with the ball. The interesting thing was the official couldn't get his whistle tooted in time.
The big man.
Richardson taking Williamson, and he just went right around him.
Williamson, his defense has been questionable.
Third period of play, Michael Ray Richardson into his backcourt mate, Ray Williams, and he hit that shot, and he's fouled by John Williamson. Richardson decks Porter. Porter trying to get the foul. Didn't get it, though, and Ray Williams gets 2 points instead.
Well, the way he's playing this game is the way Dick Motta expected him to play all year long when he picked him up.
Knicks with a 7-point lead, making a 9-point lead as Houston is able to hit. They're coming down to the end. 2 weeks from today, the regular season is all over. Michael Ray Richardson, it's tough inside. He follows his own shot.
Oh, that's great effort by Richardson. Tough shot putting it up the first time and then getting the offensive rebound.
Toby Knight continues to hit. 6 points in the game for Unseld. 119-109, a 10-point spread. Williams to try another one. 37 points for Ray Williams. Hayes. Ballard with 10 points. What a game this has been. Excellent play here in this fourth period. Richardson across the middle. And it's going to be embarrassed if you missed a shot in this game.
Creating situations. That's not a good play by Porter in the backcourt. He'll send Michael Ray Richardson to the line.
Outstanding performance, and I think it really speaks well of the character of this ball club after losing that tough one last night in the Garden. Intimidating, and Kevin thought he might have been fouled, but Richardson waited and played a very cagey game that time.
And tremendous defensive play by Richardson.
Kevin Greavy with the foul. Williams off to Michael Ray Richardson. Great effort by both these teams. There's the foul by Elvin Hayes.
9 out of their last 13 games.
Richardson with 24, now with 25 points. 133-124. Greavy will put one up. Three-pointer, he didn't get it away in time. And so the New York Knicks, after trailing at halftime by 12 points, come thundering back in this game to take a 133-124 victory after losing by 3 points last night to the Boston Celtics.